Hi, I'm Debbie, a children's librarian at the Beverly Hills Public Library. While we are not able to meet in person right now, I'm happy to share books, rhymes, and songs with you like this. The library is currently open for grab and go service from 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, and we are happy to help you however we can. Let's get started. Hello. Bring up your hello hands and let's get started. This is the way we wave hello, wave hello, wave hello. This is the way we wave hello, 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 hello. Hello, take off your hat. Hello, take off your coat. But don't take off your shoes and socks. I'm glad we came to story time. We would like to thank Candlewick Press for allowing us to share Hello, Puppy, written and illustrated by Jane Cohen Fletcher. Hello, Puppy. What's that puppy doing? She's sleeping. Puppies need lots of sleep. Now she's waking up. Hello, puppy. What's that puppy doing now? She's stretching. And giving herself a good shake. What's that puppy looking for? She's looking for something to eat. She must be hungry. Why is that puppy sniffing all around? Oops, that means she needs to go potty outside. What a smart puppy. Now what is that puppy doing? She's running with me. And playing with me. And giving me puppy kisses. I love you, puppy. The end. Hey diddle diddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sight. Ho, 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 ho. And the dish ran away with the spoon. We would like to thank Hyperion Books for Children for allowing us to share Muldoon, written by Pamela Duncan Edwards and illustrated by Henry Cole. Muldoon. Muldoon works for the West family. The West chose Muldoon from a lot of other applicants. They took Muldoon to live in their big blue kennel. He has a private apartment with his own entrance so he can come and go as he pleases. Muldoon has great working conditions. He gets 2 square meals a day, tickles behind his ears, and lots of tummy scratches. Muldoon starts work early in the morning. He is in charge of getting everyone up. Muldoon helps Anna and Tom get dressed. He's great at finding lost shoes. While Anna and Tom have breakfast, Muldoon supervises so that nothing gets wasted. He makes sure the cat stays on its diet. When he and Mrs. West walk Anna and Tom to school, Muldoon puts the children on a leash so they don't run away. Later, Muldoon helps Mrs. West put away the groceries. He sorts through the trash to make sure she hasn't thrown away anything valuable by mistake. Mrs. West realizes how hard Muldoon has been working, and she sends him outside for a break. But there's so much yard work to be done. There are holes to be dug, plants to be moved, a lawn to be watered, and enemies to chase. Muldoon hardly gets a minute's rest. Before he knows it, it's time to pick up the children and take them to the park. Muldoon can't believe how many times the children lose their ball. He has to find it for them over and over again. Muldoon thinks the park is good for the children. He helps Anna and Tom make lots of friends. Sometimes one of them shows Muldoon a new dance. Muldoon enjoys giving the children their bath, but sometimes he wishes they wouldn't get him so wet too. Every night after supper, Muldoon offers to wash the dishes, but Mr. and Mrs. West tell him not to wear himself out. When Anna and Tom are tucked into bed, Muldoon brings their favorite book to Mr. West. He knows the children love it because they say, "That one again, Muldoon?" All through the night, Muldoon keeps an ear cocked, listening for trouble. He knows Mr. and Mrs. West rely on him to guard their kennel. Muldoon thinks he has the most wonderful job in the world, but the day he likes best of all is Saturday, because Saturday is payday. Yeah. Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening to the cow? To the cow. Hear the cow mooing. Hear the cow mooing. Moo, moo, moo. Moo, moo, moo. Are you listening? Are you listening to the owl? To the owl. Hear the owl hooting, hear the owl hooting, hoo, hoo, hoo. Are you listening? Are you listening to the dog? To the dog. Hear the doggy barking, hear the doggy barking. Arf, 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 arf. We would like to thank Dial Books for Young Readers for allowing us to share The Adventures of Taxi Dog, written by Deborah and Sal Baraka and illustrated by Mark Buhner. The Adventures of Taxi Dog. My name is Maxi. I ride in a taxi around New York City all day. I sit next to Jim. I belong to him. But it wasn't always this way. I grew up in the city, all dirty and gritty, looking for food after dark. I roamed all around, avoiding the pound, and lived on my own in the park. One day, a car stopped. Its tire had popped. Out stepped a tall man I could see. He came over and said, as he patted my head, "Are you lost? You can come home with me." Did I hear right? Oh boy, my tail wagged with joy. I jumped right up on the seat. He said, "My name is Jim." I could ride home with him, and he'd give me some good food to eat. I ate and I ate. I cleaned the whole plate. Then Jim took a scarf of bright red. He tied it around me, so glad he had found me, and kissed me on top of my head. My wish had come true. I would start life anew. At last I had a warm home, with someone to love me and take good care of me. No longer would I have to roam. Jim said, "Your name's Maxi. You'll ride in my taxi. We'll ride all over the town. We'll see all the sights, all the streets and the lights. We'll go riding uptown and down. There's so much to see, every building and tree, with people and cars everywhere. All the interesting places, new friends and new faces, each time we pick up a fare." One time, a big lady who said she was Sadie was singing that night in the show. She broke into a song and I sang right along. You couldn't tell me from the pro. To the hospital quick, my wife is quite sick, cried a man as we stopped for the light. Our baby is due and like lightning we flew. We made it in time. What a night. Sometimes when it's slow, to the airport we go. We get in the line at the stand to wait for a fare and a hot dog we share while we watch the planes take off and land. The door opened wide. Guess who jumped inside? 2 clowns and a chimp they called Murray. We're performing at 8 and our flight came in late to the circus and please try to hurry. We get such big tips on most of our trips. Jim is surprised at this treat, but he doesn't know that I put on a show for the passengers in the back seat. At the end of each day, when we've earned our pay, we drive the cab back to its spot, where our boss named Lou says, "Hi, how'd you do? Have a biscuit." He likes me a lot. It's just like a dream. Me and Jim, we're a team. I'm always there at his side. We never stand still. Every day's a new thrill. Come join us next time for a ride. The end. Looking for the perfect pet. I found a cat. Her name was Bing. I don't know why, but she liked to sing. She sang up high. She sang down deep. She sang like the chickens when I tried to sleep. I found a fox. His name was Knox. I don't know why, but he liked to box. He boxed me out, he boxed me in, he boxed me smack on my chinny chin chin. I found a grizzly bear. His name was Gus. I don't know why, but he liked to fuss. He fussed in the sun, he fussed in the rain, he fussed till he drove me half insane. But then I found a dog and his name was Doogie, and I don't know why, but he liked to boogie. He boogied all night, he boogied all day, and I fell in love and I asked him to stay. He didn't sing or box or fuss, but he had energy enough for the 2 of us. He never stops dancing. No, really, never. I'm glad he found me. He's the best pet ever. This is the way we wave goodbye, wave goodbye, wave goodbye. This is the way we wave goodbye, 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 goodbye.